Today we are taking it back. We're taking it back to where it all started, and that is a misguided haul. A misguided haul was one of the very first videos I did on my channel.
I feel like I'm about to step into the south of France or somewhere spectacular like that. I feel so glam.
I used to be so obsessed with misguided. The crop tops, the mini skirts, the night out outfits, how cool it was, how cheap it was. So I thought, let's do a huge order many moons later and find out whether I love it as much as I did now. The first item I picked up is the most amazing luxurious coat. Does this puffer not spell out designer? Balenciaga. Wowzers. So let me come a little bit nearer so you can see the texture of this. The most amazing glossy pleather puffer. Now the thing is with puffers is that they can be a little bit boring, let's be honest. They make you look boxy, they make you look bigger, but I think Misguided have done the most fabulous job of really adding a little bit of, how do I say femininity? Feminine?
Yeah, femininity.
Can't say it properly though. Femininity. Ninity.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Feminine.
Femininity. Femininity. Not me literally stood there for 5 minutes trying to work out how to say the word femininity, and then Nath walks in saying, do you need some help? The little smart aleck that he is, and he's told me it's femininity. So I was right, I think. But now we can continue with the haul. To wrap this coat up, another detail that I really do adore are the huge pockets. Anybody knows me that knows I love a huge pocket. I hate going out with bags, so I just think this is fab because you can get everything in there. And I honestly just am so overwhelmed by this coat. I think it's really smart, yet cool, chilled, and New York vibes at the same time. Speaking of New York and how cold it gets during the winter time, I have found the most amazing accessory to accompany us on a very cold trip. Take a look at this incredible faux fur scarf. Let me just bring it out so you can get the full effect. Now this scarf deserves to be with us on the ice rink in Central Park, overlooking the amazing buildings, ice skating, hot chocolate. I think it's an amazing way of making a scarf look chic. Let's be real, once again, coats are boring, scarves are boring. They're there for layers to keep us warm, but I think that Misguided have done a very fabulous job in making this a little bit sexy and glam. Love it. Next up, I'm bringing you an entire Misguided fit, and I have to start with the trousers because I actually cannot believe that Miss Gabrielle Richardson is stood here in 2021 wearing something from the 80s. These trousers have been plucked. They have been time machined from the 80s into 2021 because I cannot believe it. So first of all, the colour. Look at the colour. Absolutely stunning, but don't get me wrong. A year or two ago, I would not be seen dead in green trousers. Now the actual flare itself, they're not even split flares. They are full-on flares. The flare goes out like a lampshade. They're a triangle coming out of my leg. It's kind of crazy. You'll see on the try-on clip what I mean about these trousers, but I'm really obsessed. So first of all, I love the tailoring that runs throughout the trouser. I just think that when you add a little bit of tailoring, it's super chic, it's super classy. Now one thing that I was surprised about is how high-waisted these trousers are. Let me come a little bit nearer. You can see how high, like my bra literally starts there. You can see how high-waisted they are, and I was a little bit surprised at first, but I do really like it because they're a statement piece. Now I did pop these trousers with this black jumper that I pulled from this haul. However, I wouldn't actually wear this jumper with these trousers just because I think it comes down a little bit too low. Can we imagine this jumper slightly cropped? Let me just come a little bit nearer. Slightly cropped, we can see where the trouser starts. I really do absolutely love the balloon sleeves. I love the oversized look of the jumper, and then really long trousers. I just think it needs to be a little bit smaller on me because that look there, absolutely stunning. Let me try and get rid. Like, I absolutely love it. So the quality of this jumper is insane. Look at that. Woven detailed jumper. Really cute little hem going all the way through. Very girly. Love that. As I said before, huge sleeves, which I think are just so essential in winter. Super cozy, super cute. So this is an unusual outfit for me, but here we are. Oh, oh, oh. Sticks and stones are never gonna break. Oh. Oh, oh. Moving on to jumper dresses. Now you cannot go wrong with a jumper dress in winter time, and this one right here is the most luxurious, amazing jumper dress you ever will see. Can you please just take a look at the colour? It is so rich and fabulous, the most amazing beige colour. Now another detail I do love about this jumper dress is the rib detail. You cannot go wrong with ribs, whether it's a normal jumper, a jumper dress. I just think that it's very flattering. It just adds a little bit of texture and really gorge. What I do love about this one in particular as well is that they've changed direction of the rib, which just allows you to see your shape a little bit more. Now they have also done a folded sleeve. Always here for a folded sleeve. Can you see that? How cool is that? It just literally adds a little bit of extra detail, and we do need that when we're talking jumpers and coats because it can be boring. Now let me tell you about the quality of this dress. I'm baffled. I don't know how much it was because I don't know. However, Missguided is cheap. We know that it's fast fashion, but this does not feel like fast fashion whatsoever. This feels expensive, very expensive. I'm just thinking about styling up this dress, and can we please imagine this with some chunky boots? Wow, absolutely gorgeous, whether you want to brave the cold or whether you want to add a trench, a long trench. Obsessed. I feel like I should have a Prosecco in hand and Ring of Fire on the table in front of me, because this outfit spells out clubbing outfit. Now, fun fact, I haven't actually been to a club post-lockdown. I've been to a rave and festivals, but I've not been to a classic R&B club, and I love R&B. It's all that I listen to.
Why the you lying?
So, I mean, I just don't know if that's really boring or I'm getting really old. I have no idea. But let's chat through this amazing outfit. So, I pulled out this amazing, pulled from the rail, ordered from Missguided, the most amazing crop top. Now, this is why I used to be obsessed with Missguided, because of the variation in their tops. Literally a standard crop top, but they've made it a little bit different by adding this really sweet bodice detail to it at the bottom, which I think is just super sexy and fab. We all know that I love a halter. I love to show the shoulders, so I'll just show you the back of the crop top. Now, to talk about these trousers, how amazing are these trousers? Croc detail, split flared hem, fit really well. I must say that they are a little bit loosey-goosey on the back. You'll see, let me show you the right angle, that there's some gap there. And I was thinking, oh no, like, I probably should have sized down, but thinking about it, I probably won't get the size down over my thighs. So what I might do is just add a little belt number. Just add a little belt, it will pull me in there, and then it'll fit perfectly around the legs. Because let me tell you, my thighs are the biggest part of my body, and sometimes, oh, we're not getting anything over these thighs, so I think I would just adjust them slightly there. Now, I just think that these are super retro and cool, but yet still quite modern at the same time. It's probably just the colour of them and the neutral element. Talking about going clubbing has reminded me of my uni days, and I would literally go out in an outfit like this, but sometimes I would treat myself to the cloakroom. I would spend £1 on staying warm that night, and thank goodness I did do that on occasion, otherwise I probably would have ended up in hospital with hypothermia. So whilst I've got this outfit on, I wanted to show you what this coat looks like. Now look how fabulous this coat is. The colour of it is absolutely stunning, so I can't wait to try this on. Here is the coat on. Now you may be thinking the collar is a little bit dramatic, a little bit over the top, and a little bit in your face. However, aren't we all a little bit dramatic sometimes? I think that it suits our personality, and this collar is gorge. It does have poppers running all the way throughout, so if you did want to pop up one night, if you're super cold, then you can actually close the coat up. I will say that the sleeves are a little bit too short for me. I mean, that looks okay, but look, let me show you. If I'm like grabbing in my bag, I'm trying to grab for something, I'm moving about, now all of a sudden the sleeves are up here, and I know that's not a lot of difference, but for me, somebody that gets that cold, I literally just can't stand it. Like, I'm already getting goosebumps from that sleeve moving and too much air puffing around my skin. It's absolutely crazy, but that is just how my body works, how my brain works. So I can't do that just because the sleeves are a little bit short for me. Now I will say the quality isn't absolutely overwhelming like the other bits that I've showed. For instance, I don't know, you can just see that the bottom of it isn't that puffy. That looks a little bit loose and paper-like to me. This up here, we're talking duvet. This down here, we're talking flimsy leaf. But it's fine because we still look cute. This is fast fashion. We can't get it right every time, but I do think that they've done a pretty good darn effort. Last but not least, I picked up the coziest winter jumper ever. I'm gonna come a little bit nearer so you can see the detail. As always, I've gone for turtleneck. I really do love a turtleneck, very chic. And then I absolutely adore the tailoring running throughout. The sleeves, can we please just look at the sleeves? I was talking about the coat before and how the sleeves just isn't up to scratch for me. These are the type of sleeves that I love. I need to be warm and cozy. I will say that the colour of this jumper is very white, whiter than some LA celebs' teeth, let's say that. So I don't know how often I could wear this because I spill absolutely everything, whether it's chocolate, red wine, tea. I've always got stains on me, and this jumper probably would get ruined very quickly, and it might be a waste of money. So I don't think I'm going to keep this, but I do really like it. I must say though that I just wish the bottom hem of this jumper was a little bit more structured, because I think it could look a little bit more expensive and chic, but nevertheless it is a good find, and it just depends whether you don't spill anything on yourself all day every day. That is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it useful. As I said at the beginning of the video, I was unsure of how Missguided was going to meet my expectations all these years later, and it's safe to say I'm in love. I think for a fast fashion brand, the quality is absolutely insane. They've got really nice chic styles. It's not all young and hip. I do think that they're catering to sort of that older generation as well, which is fab. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do like, comment, subscribe, join me. I do loads of fashion videos. If you love fashion, I do beauty, travel, lifestyle, all of that jazz. So hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.